Okay everyone, so today is the turn of both new girls. Let me just get around this corner. Ophelia and Nellie. And we are hacking together today. A lot of the time from our videos you will see that we hack alone, but to be honest it's so hot and we're just trying to get riders, horses out there and back, and as I say, when we've got two together we will sometimes come out together. Both of these horses hack alone. I'm happy to do another video of them alone when it's cooler on another day, but yeah, both do hack alone. However, as I say, this is a video with the information for both of them. So we've got Ophelia on the left, and she's been ridden by Kyle today. She is our heavyweight mare. She's a good sort of, I don't know, 15.2, 15.3 probably, but as I say, she's quite deceiving because she is obviously very stocky, so she really does carry that taller rider, and she carries them well. And then you've got Nikki on Nellie, and Nellie is 15.3. She's 9 years old. She is our sports horse mare. I did actually say on yesterday's video that I'll look up her breeding for you, which I haven't done, but there'll probably be more videos to come, and when they are I will mention them on there, but it will also be available on her written info as well. So we'll just concentrate firstly on Nellie. Nellie has come from, do you know what, Kyle's doing his stirrups. He must have done his stirrups now about 3 times before he even set out and he's still not happy with them. But that just shows actually two very relaxed horses. If you just notice there that Nellie is very confidently riding with the vans very close to her. So, you know, you don't have to be deceived by this road. We do get some heavier vehicles. We get some milk tankers. There's a farm down there and get a lot of milk tankers coming down. Tractors obviously, and there's been a lot of cutting of grass at the minute, making hay, so we've had tractors. Both of these are very good in traffic. Just take into consideration how hot it is as well, guys. In fact, I'll have a look on my, it's saying on my car 27 degrees, so it's extremely hot. The flies are they're out in force, so they do tend to annoy the horses quite a lot, so we are trying to just get out and get back. I mean, it is only 10 o'clock in the morning and it's saying 27 degrees, so you can imagine how hot it's going to be. I've got a line of cars behind. If you just saw that both riders turned round and looked behind, somebody in a car behind shouting. Honestly, yeah. Some people are not overly patient, so where I can I'm going to let these cars pass, guys. And just notice there, that is the scary gateway that I always say. We allow the horses to walk around because the dogs are there. Both horses, in fact you've got Ophelia on the left there who has to face the spooky part, and she never even bothered. What is quite good when we're hacking out in company is how they'll ride by the side of each other, ride alone, ride one in front, and they'll swap over. Kyle's looking at me because he can hear the cars, the man shouting in the car behind. Right guys, did you see then how fast that car went past? Right round the corner like that. As I say, they really do come quite quickly around these lanes, and it actually hit a plastic thing on the floor which flew up. So you can see that Nellie is confidently hacking out in front. So Nellie, as I was saying, she is here to on behalf of her owner, and her owner of 3 years. She's actually been out on loan for the past 12 months and been kept at a college where she's done a bit of everything. Just see if I can get these to pass. Just letting these cars pass. That second car was the man that was shouting abuse. So yeah, Nellie's been on a college, she's been used, she's been doing the dressage, she's been doing the jumping, just general everything. She's been with the same owner for the past 3 years. The only reason she's sold her owner has gone from keeping horses on a livery. She's now got her own little place. Her older horse is retired and she really wants sort of a cob type, to be fair. So that is the only reason she is for sale. She's up to date with everything, Nellie is. She's very, very pretty mare, very pretty. She's been really quite straightforward. There is her other videos, but obviously we're trying to get bits of videos each day because of the heat. We can't quite do the amount that we normally do. I am going to pull up now and jump out the car so these guys can nip into the fields and show you them in open space. Okay, so I'll pick this up in a second. Okay, so off they're going to go in the open field. Both of them look good as gold. It's nice to see when they're a pair, to be fair, in open field, because you can see both of them popping into a nice canter. You can see that, you know, they're not racing, they're not trying to take off. Sometimes it can get competitive, can't it, between horses? And you know, a question that a lot of people ask actually is, how are they in company out in open spaces? So I think this answers that question, and it's lovely to see both of these breeds actually. Lovely sports horse, not getting too full of herself, and a lovely the big cob that Kyle's on is actually an Ardennes, and it's lovely to see them out and doing the happy hacking, just doing the bit of everything. You can see that they came back, just trotted back without any, you know, they weren't sort of turning around wanting to canter, shoot back to the gate or anything like that. That's very polite. Very polite. Oh, tripped over. Just let me turn my car around, guys. Right, I'm just going to turn round. Right, guys, I'm back on. This is hard work actually, trying to give both information on horses and get them both on videos. Like I say, if they're not snapped up by then, they will have their individual ones as well. But you can see now that we've got Ophelia leading the way. As I say, even when we're hacking out, thank you, even when we're hacking out in company, we make sure that we assess them correctly. We show that, you know, they're happy in front, they're happy behind, they're happy side by side. You could see just how good they were in that open field. There was no sort of fighting to get into the front. And as I was just saying, you know, both of these two breeds, Kyle being on a heavyweight cob and Nikki on a sports horse, you know, it actually, the sports horse showed just how sensible, level-headed she was out in the open field, and Kyle's horse being on a heavy cob showed actually I can canter exactly the same as a sports horse and do everything that she can and she can do. So I think that's great to be able to see that, really, because everybody's looking for a slightly different type. And as I was saying yesterday on the video, and if you haven't seen it, it will be on our YouTube, I was saying about Nellie. You know, she's absolutely stunning to look at, a real quality sports horse, but she really is very quite nice and quiet and straightforward. So she's not you know, she's not fizzy, she's not spooky, she's just very, very easy to ride, to be fair. As I say, just please just take into consideration the amount of flies and bugs around. So the horses are a little bit swishy and things like that. They keep having the horse flies landing on them. So the wonderful Ophelia up front, we just adore her. She's got the most fantastic temperament. She's hilarious. If you haven't seen her video, you must go on and have a look. She was doing all sorts with her lips yesterday when Nikki was giving her a bath. It's as if she was sort of just talking away to us. She is just totally adorable. Her nature, yeah, she's just lovely. She's really easy to do. She's really nice and well mannered in the stable and to deal with and to do everything with. She's really, really lovely. She's been on a riding school for the last 12 months. She's been teaching riders from beginners upwards, but at the same time, as I was saying on her video, there is nothing that she won't do. She walk, trot, canters, nice and light on her feet, light in the hand. There's nothing she doesn't do that the others don't do either. She pops a jump. She really enjoys the jumping, actually. And as I say, the heat just does slow us down and we don't do too much, but if she's still here and as it gets a little bit cooler, we'll do a little bit more with the jumping and show you. Obviously she's, you know, she's not a show jumper, but she is just a lovely, lovely natured, safe cob. She's absolutely beautiful to look at. She's a stunning example of her breed, absolutely stunning. And because she's not overly tall, you know, she is able to do everything, as I've just said, as the others can. You know, you've got these two breeds hacking out together, and they suit each other both in pace. They're complementing each other. You know, they're happy in front or behind. They're very relaxed, and these are the sort of horses really that you'd want to go out and enjoy a nice hack in this weather without having to be mauled. You know what it's like sometimes, when you're hacking out, you feel like you've done more work with the horse than the horse has, for whatever reason that may be, either the spooky sort or the lazy sort or the very sharp, whatever. But you know, these are very much enjoying a hack. They're making it, they're giving their riders a real easy job here. As I said, they are definitely complementing each other. So you've got two lovely horses here and two very different horses, but absolutely lovely horses, real good examples of what a nice, oh, Ophelia's just having a little bite to eat there. Kyle just rides so relaxed. I mean, you've got both of these two horses are snaffle mouth, but you saw in that video on the grass just that they were the perfect polite ride, both of them. They cantered when asked, they didn't canter before, they turned round, they happily trotted back and not got too fizzy, didn't get excited. They just did everything that they were supposed to do. So this is the lovely Ophelia and Nellie. Both are in the Blue Heart range. I will confirm their exact prices. They are in the slightly lower end, guys. Nellie does come with her tack as well. It's not the tack that she's wearing, that is our tack. I'm happy to send photos of her tack. She's also got some other bits and bobs. I will have to have a look exactly what she's got, but I know she's got some numbers. She may have some rugs, I'm not sure. I just need to have a look because her belongings are all been put together. But she definitely has her tack and some bits and bobs to go with her. So looking at the prices of horses at the moment, these horses are reasonably priced, as always. Super horses. But you know, I have said, you will hear me saying that on these voiceovers, because you know, they have been chosen through tens and tens and tens of horses that have not been suitable to come here to CnG. So once they are here, guys, I've got nothing but good to say about them, and it's just a case of showing you the horses and seeing if they fit your requirements. So when they get here, it makes our job a whole lot easier. And you can see neither of them have batted eyelid at anything. They haven't looked in they're not spooky, neither of them. They're great in the traffic. Nothing has bothered them. They've just happily hacked along. Okay, so that is both of the girls. There's more information and more videos already on the channel. Or feel free to ask any questions. Or just keep having a look out for their further videos. But I do expect both of these two horses to be very popular. Oh, what lovely girls they are. Nick's telling me not to drive over the grid. Oh, I thought I'd missed it. I thought I'd missed it. She's seriously worried that I'm going to go down the grid.